Hello, CzarThwomp here, and welcome to episode 20 of Ace Attorney Investigations. Last time, we did some more investigating. We entered the kidnapper's hideout, and we found out that things are not what they seem. Oh, we also rescued Lance. So, yay. So, anyways, now let's get going. A bad badger costume is missing, sir.
Oh, is that all?
Well,
it's missing because the kidnapper stole it.
I heard about how they were stolen, but they said that only 3 of the costumes had been taken. What? Is he saying that more than 3 of them are gone? Mr. Perder Badger, please tell me a bit more about these costumes that you use. What do you mean by a bad badger costume is missing? Why, just what I said, sir. We are 1 bad badger short. Counting the spares, we have 2 of each costume on hand at all times. Okay, so because one of them was walking around in the park, the other should be in that room. Actually, both of them should be in that room.
Huh? What do you mean?
Normally, we don't use the bad badger costume. In fact, we only use them during a certain event at a set time each day. It's the stage show where the bad badger wreaks havoc around the park. Oh, look at that proto badger face! It's disturbing! It has no pupils! Why? And the other badgers must work together to apprehend him, sir. I'm speechless that such a show exists. Oh my gosh, in which case, during that show, it's probably a bunch of badger get. Well, sir, I was just trying to explain to you that the only time we use that costume.
Then doesn't it make it near impossible you could picture the bad badger?
Personally, I can't believe that's this close to the showtime and there's no costume. Oh dear, what am I to do, sir? All this basically means that the kidnapper stole 4 costumes in total.
Then are you saying that there are 4 kidnappers?
No, I don't think that's very likely.
Oh?
Recall that the costumes were a minute.
The stolen ones, you mean?
What proves that the 4th kidnapper does not exist?
Take that!
If you had 4 people and you wanted to steal our 4th costume, wouldn't you naturally go for the full set and steal a pink badger costume instead?
Yeah, that makes sense.
And yet, the kidnappers decided to steal another bad badger. I believe the culprits needed 2 bad badger costumes, but the question is why? Okay, there we go. The 2nd bad badger costume, I believe it may be closer at hand than we think.
What do you mean?
That costume is in the trash. Wouldn't you say that it's wearing some very telltale hands?
Hey, you're right. Let's get out of there and take a look.
As I suspected, it's a bad badger costume.
Well, mine's the hand.
I won't rest until I inspected every suspicious looking nook and cranny. Is this what connected? It's a clear contradiction of the facts.
What are you talking about? Are you going to film me or not?
Well, wait, maybe it's not so clear.
Even so, it's all contradiction, right?
Or it might not be.
You're acting really weird, Mr. Edgeworth. Just tell me it's a contradiction or not.
My apologies. Yeah, there's definitely something off about this costume. If I could envision the truth in my head, I'd be 1 step closer to it. Excuse me. Okay. Okay. Yes, because the blue badger was missing his gun. Yes, right. I almost forgot. I believe that what we have here is an inconsistency.
Between what?
Look carefully. Our costume is not holding something in its hand that it should be.
Oh, the gun!
Precisely. The bad badger was designed to always hold a gun in his right hand. However... You there! Did you remove the gun from this bad badger's right hand? No, I did not, sir. The gun is supposed to be securely attached to the costume. As I thought, the rip itself confirms my hypothesis that the gun was forcibly removed. Mr. Proto Badger, the gun is our core not a functioning weapon, correct? Absolutely not, sir. It's just a model gun. However, it can fire blanks. We need to use them for the stage show. It seems our kidnapper also needed to use the model gun, my dear costume friend. Ugh, I still can't believe it's that bellboy. Ugh. I think we're about done with this room.
So what next?
Well, we've had a few answers, but there are still a few things left that we have to ask a certain person about. Let's go, Kay! Wild West area.
Mr. Edgeworth, sorry! I escaped! Again! You gotta hurry, sir, come on!
What is it, detective?
They found a blue badger costume down in front of the main gate, sorry!
What?
Isn't that what one of the kidnappers was wearing?
Bingo! That's why you gotta come with me to the main gate right now! If we hurry, we might still be able to get there before Wolf Boy does, sorry!
Alright, let's make haste to the main gate. To be continued. To continue or not to continue? That is the question. We're actually almost done with this case, surprisingly enough. It's a relatively short case. March 13th, 3:45 p.m. Gate Waterland. Main gate. Gumshoe's demonic blue badger. Where's the costume, Detective Gumshoe?
Just on the other side of the van, sorry!
Okay, sorry about that. I was hearing something outside my door.
Was it out here in the open all along?
No, it was just going in the tall grass back there! We moved you out of here in order to examine him more thoroughly.
Then let's get down to it. I won't rest until I expect every suspicious looking cranny. This headpiece. This was either Blue Badger or Officer Meekins crossed paths with.
Who the knows I was throwing a blue badger away like this? I worked so hard to create this character, it's like my baby!
Like Frankenstein's baby. How could someone do this, sir?
How could someone do this, sir? How?
Detective, how about channeling your anger towards finding the culprits?
Good idea! Ooh, wait until I get my hands on! So who are they, Miss Edgeworth?
Why don't you try figuring out yourself for a change? What do we have here?
Oh, it's another pendant. That's 2 treasures in one day. How lucky is that? And hey, that's pretty. He's made of platinum silver too.
Another pendant on top of the one we found on Mr. Deacon. Is it possible that these two... Hold it right there! But one thing is with Lang's theme, it sounds a lot like Max's theme from the Advanced War series. Lang's more effective with direct combat units and has in exchange for just decreased range and power from his artilleries and rockets and missiles. Hands up, Mr. Prosecutor, you sure know how to cross the line, don't you? Arrgh! A pendant, huh? This is a very decisive piece of evidence. How can you tell? Because I can sell it on eBay for a pretty profit. But this leather doesn't buy itself, you know, Mr. Edgeworth. Look here and read off what you see.
Lauren, hey, it's the name that's engraved on this.
Aha, we have you now, Miss Kidnapper.
No, I said
Holy lolly, I can't believe you were one of my kidnappers.
Lance. You're kidding! Miss Pops was one of the kidnappers? Yes. It was me. I held Lance hostage.
So Miss Pops is one of the kidnappers. But even knowing that, I can't call this case solved or over. Hey guys, case closed. Get the car ready, and I mean the special one for this young lady. The one with the padded sides. Again, Mr. Prosecutor, what is it this time? Are you proposing that Miss Pops is also the culprit in this murder case? What happened? I thought Officer Meekins was your suspect. We found it. Found what? The officer's gone. He literally dropped in the middle of a thick patch of grass. Your country's police are a sham. Just look at how careless they are.
Who are you going to sham? At least we know how to wear leather tastefully, you asshole!
The officer's gun didn't show signs of having been fired, so it can't be the murder weapon. So Officer Meekins has been cleared of all charges, I see. And that's when a brand new suspect comes walking onto the scene. The murder only happened because the kidnappers started fighting amongst themselves. As I recall, it was you who said that, right, Mr. Prosecutor?
Miss Pops, did you really kill Mr. Deacon? Yes, I killed him. I can't believe it.
Thanks for the confession. Agent Lang, it's much too early to declare this case closed. Look at you, so sure of yourself. We've got the culprit's own confession and some very incriminating evidence. What more could you ask for? Miss Lauren Pops?
Yes?
I want to hear from you. Tell me your side of all that has happened today, from the kidnapping to the murder.
But why? I'm the kidnapper and the killer. Isn't that enough?
It's fine if you're the one behind everything, but only if that's the truth. Going Toko on us with those scissors. She has a split personality. Now then, will you please tell us the truth? Or is there some reason why you can't? I've had a change of heart. I think I'd enjoy seeing you sulk away as the losing butt. Alright, you heard of me. Let's hear about all the evil deeds you committed today.
The one who came with the kidnapping plan was the butler, Mr. Deacon. I knew that we could get rich by holding Lance hostage. Mr. Armando would pay anything to get his son back after all. Everything was going according to plan, but as soon as we got the money, Mr. Deacon turned on me and tried to kill me.
There, are you satisfied? She just confessed to her crimes a second time. At least you have the guts to admit what you've done. I can at least respect that much. Miss Pops, is what you said really the truth?
Yes, it is.
If it is the truth, it certainly isn't the whole truth, because there's something that seems a little too improbable about her confession. Come on. How well did you know the victim?
I've spoken with him only a few times at Lance's house.
A few times, that's it?
Yes.
If they only met a few times, I don't see how they could have trusted each other.
But if you hardly ever talk, then how can you trust him not to steal his plan?
That's completely irrelevant. He was planning to betray her from the very beginning, which is why he chose someone he was especially close to. Is that right, Sheena? Yes, however, Mr. Deacon made a very poor choice. In the end, he was killed by the one he intended to betray himself. There you go, Sheena's on the case! Ha! I bet he didn't see that one coming. What the hell was up with my lang voice? Okay, yeah, it is one of those press everythings.
Hold it.
You knew? How did you know something like that?
Oh no, what should I do?
Okay, what's wrong with her now?
Come on, isn't it obvious you're making your scary face again? That's why. Why don't you just try asking her in a nice and more gentle way?
Gentle? What is that word? What does that mean, Kay?
Oh, stop it, Lauren. You're always like this. You always fall for the stern-looking ones. That's why you're always so unhappy. Or maybe that's it. She's been bewitched by your icy glare.
Mind your own business, Kay. Now then, Miss Pops, let's continue with your testimony.
Oh, yes, of course.
It's like dealing with Larry.
Hold it.
Why did you believe that?
Anyone who knows Mr. Armando would think the same. I bet Lance is that old man's greatest treasure.
I suppose he would be to a doting father like Mr. Armando.
I always figured that was too, and I was always envious of Lance for it. Oh, because your dad's. I got this pendant from my father. I always believed as long as I had this, I'll find my father again someday. He'll welcome me into his arms, riding on the back of Pegasus.
That pendant, she must truly believe it to be the wings of Pegasus.
Hold it.
Would you mind telling us a little more about the plan itself?
Well, first we captured Lance. Oh, and how'd you do that? Mr. Deacon did that, so I don't really quite know. Bah, and I thought you knew how to steal people away.
Kay, we don't... I shudder to think what she would do with such knowledge. Oh my gosh, Edgeworth's thinking what we're all thinking. Kay kidnapping people. Kay throwing Sebastian in the back of a car. Ah! Not again! Mr. Ed, Justine, help! I've been kidnapped!
Shut up, Sebastian.
Slash is fine.
Sorry, I don't really know, but somehow Mr. Deacon was able to contain him.
You act like Lance is this mighty beast of a man. Look at him. You could probably... Heck, Larry could... Meekins could probably take the guy down.
All we had to do after that was wait for the ransom to be paid, but...
Hold it!
Why do you think he did?
I have no idea, but maybe he planned on doing so from the very beginning. Miss Pumps!
I'm sorry about my female voices sound alike. I can't do sad female without them all sounding the same. Wait, Mr. Deacon planned to kill Miss Polk in the very beginning. Was that ever really likely to happen? What should I do? Should I raise an objection? Silence isn't golden. I'm sorry, but I don't think what you just claimed is all that likely. I don't think Mr. Deacon would have ever been capable of killing you.
But why? We were total strangers. It's not common for people to kill each other over money.
Hold it!
Miss Pops, you really are clueless, aren't you?
What do you mean?
You never knew what your role in the kidnapping was, nor do you know who you really are. But I do, and I can show you with this piece of evidence. This proves that Mr. Deacon would have been able to bring yourself to harm.
Take that!
Boom.
Why are you showing this to me?
So, what about the pendant? This horse pendant, along with this piece of evidence, shows who you really are.
Take that!
These two pendants resemble each other, wouldn't you agree?
Hey, you're right. They're the same color, and they're even made of the same material.
I believe that these two pendants are actually one. Shall we give it a try?
Wow, it's totally Pegasus. But why does my pendant match up with Mr. Deacon's?
You're a smart lady. I'm sure you can imagine why that might be.
What? No, that can't be.
So the two maidens said, it's just another trinket. It's not as though this changes anything. You lack imagination, Agent Lang. Very well, I'll show you what this evidence. This is the piece of evidence that gives me the Pegasus. Okay.
Take that!
I was trying to say that it was the butler. This piece of evidence clearly...
And so what?
Hold your horses. I believe there might exist a piece of evidence that can better explain the meaning. You believe there might? If you have it, why are you playing coy with it? Very well then, prepare yourself.
Take that!
Oliver Deacon was just an alias for this man. His real name was Colin Devoyer. The name that is etched into the horse pendant. What? What? An alias? Oh, sorry, I was about to be off my lang voice. I suppose he had to hide the fact that he was a felon somewhere in order to live. And it makes sense, given what is written in Mr. Devoir's dossier. But what I really wanted to point out was this. The specific section is the real meaning behind those pendant. Okay. Sole daughter. Mr. Devoir had one daughter, and her name was Lauren Pops.
It's a lie. That person's not my father.
He couldn't come out and tell you he was your father because he was in hiding. However, I believe he was trying to secretly watch over you. He didn't want you to be with that soy boy, Lance. For obvious reasons. Ugh. No father would want that fate on their child. No person in general would want that fate on anyone. Do you still believe that a man like that could kill the daughter he was separated from? Or even that such a man would allow his daughter to get involved in a kidnapping plot? And what's so funny, Agent Lang? You're good at making things up in your head and deciding it's the truth, aren't you? What are you trying to say? Your thinking is much too innocent. After all, I've thought of another possibility. Is that so? Well, let's hear it. Another possibility. I'll grant you that the two of them are father and daughter. And isn't there a possibility that they both knew that fact? It was no coincidence that the reunited pair became involved in the House of Amano. The House of Amano? You act like this grand lineage, this grand royal family. And the two of them made good use of their meetings to plan this little kidnapping. Wouldn't you say my scenario is perfectly probable as well? This is a version of what could have been. You don't have any proof that either one of them didn't know their true relationship, right?
You mean them knowingly committing the kidnapping as father and daughter?
That's right. As one really rotten family. Is that really what happened? I had better take a long, hard look at the evidence. I'll grant you that the two of them are father and daughter. Oh, sorry. Read that right. Precisely. And what father would ever willingly kill his own daughter? I've seen a lot of things in my travels, and I can tell you that being related by blood is sometimes proof of nothing. You think they knew? Yeah, I don't think only the victim knew. I think the girl realized it as well. They both knew who the other person was, but they had to pretend that they didn't. Because he was on the lam? You got it. The victim couldn't exactly go around flaunting who he was. Furthermore... One is a butler and one is the friend of the son, you mean? They probably thought that it was their best shot. Is that what you honestly believe? Of course! You mean how they plotted to commit this crime as blood relatives? Can you think of a better partner? They're certainly a clever pair. The butler and the girlfriend. The butler did it! Everyone knows the butler did it. The butler and the girlfriend. No one would ever suspect that. They were in fact family. Yes, from the very beginning, they painstakingly practiced those roles well. I believe you're being a bit too overconfident for someone with no evidence. Am I? Because I don't see you presenting any evidence to the contrary. Without evidence to counter him, we're stuck at a draw. Agent Lang is wrong, and his scenario is clearly a probable one.
You better hurry up and do something or Lauren's gonna wind up looking really bad.
I know, but first things first, is Agent Lang's line of logic actually correct? Did the two of them ever really knowingly commit this crime as father and daughter? Okay, I have to find it. Ugh. Okay, I need to think. What am I missing?
Hold it!
Okay, I need to think. What is it? What is it? Okay. What is it, though? What is it? What is it? Okay, where is it? Okay, how can you do that? I have to find it. What am I missing though? Oh great, it's one of these.
Hold it!
Okay. I don't know, I'm swinging wild. Agent Lang, if you could take a look at this piece of evidence, you'd see that there is a very big flaw in your logic. Flaw? Are you sure it's not your eyes that are flawed? Talk to me again when you can see straight. Ah! Maybe this wasn't the reason I was looking for after all. I don't know! Agent Lang, about this piece of evidence.
Not so fast!
Scroll! Langzy says... oh my gosh. I'm thinking so. Langzy says, baby got back. Confidence is like a soul, and words without confidence are but empty shells. You shouldn't waste your breath on words you have no confidence in, Mr. Prosecutor. Although it's just as bad to say something in full confidence and be wrong. Ah!
Are you gonna let him lecture you about your self-confidence like that?
I don't need to be overflowing with self-confidence. I just need to think rationally. After all, I only need to be confident in the facts. Okay. Okay, I cannot think of anything, so I think I'll end the episode off here. Anyways, I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode. You're a great viewer. If you come back for the next one, like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever you want. And with that, I'll see you later. Bye.